as we continue, we're going to move on into full acceptance, radical acceptance. Now that you know you love some things about yourself and you dislike some things about yourself, can you accept yourself for where you are at in your journey? Whenever I do this with other people, they tend to really overanalyze and overthink it, and they can't seem to accept and love themselves for where they're at now. And what I really need you to do at this time, and I think that you need it for yourself too, is to say, I fully love and accept myself for where I'm at right now, because I'm not 10 years in the future. I'm not a year in the future. And if you were, you'd want something else anyway. So take it down a notch. Calm down, relax, and take a breath here with me. And just allow yourself to be who you are. And that's the mantra here. Every single day and every way, I am getting better and better and building off of the version of myself that I am right now. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing when you can love and accept yourself for who you are. And that may not be who you want to be, but that's going to have to be okay, because now you have direction. Now you know where you're at. And alone, you need to validate yourself just for being on this course and watching this course and doing this here with me. It's not easy work to look at yourself. It's not easy work to analyze the person that's in the mirror, which is yourself. Not easy stuff. So sit there and validate yourself for being here right now. And if this is getting hard for you, take a break and take a minute, but don't put it aside. Keep going, because this work is something that will take you much further in a sustainable manner. You may have to tell yourself you accept and you love yourself for who you are every day for some time. But you need to remind yourself every day and be that best friend that you probably are for other people. And what you're going to notice that comes into play right now is that inner self-talk, that positive self-talk that a lot of us struggle with. We are our own biggest critic, and we have that imposter syndrome, right? The world probably sees us way differently than we see ourselves. We don't love ourselves as much as everybody else does. But you're the person that's with you the most. Understand that inner critic. Understand that inner dialogue and ask yourself if those words are even your own or if they came from somewhere else. And we'll explore that a little more later, but this is just to give you a head start. Accept yourself, love yourself, and every single day I want you to tell yourself, I am who I am right now, but I'm getting better and better every single day. Because again, if you were where you wanted to be, life would be really boring. You would have nothing to work towards, and you wouldn't be able to understand and appreciate this journey. Love the journey. You hear people say that a lot, right? Love and appreciate the journey, enjoy the journey. You can hear things, but do you embody them? A lot of us hear a lot of things, and we can fake it on the outside, and we can make it seem like we're enjoying the journey and put a smile on, but I want you guys to really feel it. I want you to take it one step further, and I want you to embody it. I want you guys to be really proud of yourselves, because you've made it this far. You're here exploring more about your mindset and exploring more about your inner development here with me, and you should be really proud of yourself. And if you can't say you're proud of yourself yet, then you're not your own best friend. You probably treat other people a lot better than you treat yourself. And you have to ask yourself, what would you do if a friend was upset? What would you do if a friend found out all these qualities about themselves or that they weren't where they wanted to be? You would tell them you're getting there. Every single day, everything that you do, you're getting there. Love yourself for that. Appreciate yourself for that, and accept yourself for where you're at in your journey, because if you don't, you're just making it harder on yourself. And I will tell you, a lot of you may be successful because of the pressure that you've put on yourself. But I can promise you, and I already know, that you're not happy. Nobody's happy doing that. Nobody's happy with this weight on their chest and shoulders, and it's actually debilitating your success and debilitating your ability to grow in all areas of your life. Don't do that. Relieve yourself of that pressure. Accept where you're at right now. Make a promise to yourself right now. I'm going to be kinder. I'm going to talk to myself more nicely. And you need to pay attention to the times when your mind wants to tell you you're not doing well. And you've got to ask where that comes from. Do you truly feel that way about yourself? Or do you love and appreciate yourself? Whose words are those? Did you hear a lot of criticism growing up? Do you hear a lot of criticism now? Are you surrounded by people who love and support you and help guide you through this life? Or do you need to let some people go? Growth is a beautiful thing, but growth requires change, which is very unknown, which is scary. Start getting ready to expand your mind in that way, because we're going for a ride. Let's move on to the next.